Hi friends, my name is Vimanyu Bhattacharjee and as you all know I'm a booktuber and I'm making video on this book. The name of this book is The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. And friends, as I always say, this book is this long and I cannot make this full book in one video. So what I'm doing is that I'm making each and every topic on each and every video so you can understand it in a better way. And friends, what I'm doing is that I'm giving number to each and every video. So if you come sequence wise 1, 2, 3, 4, you will understand it in a better way. Apart from seeing 18 video, 20 video, 43 video, there is quite possibility that you get confused friends, okay? And friends, if you have any doubt, you can directly ask me in the comment section because I do see the comments and I give answer to each and every comments, friends. Okay. And friends, you can also follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is Abhimanyu Bhattacharjee 1906. So I will spell it for you, friends. Okay. It's ABHIMANYU BHATTACHARJEE 1906. And friends, before proceeding further, I would like to tell you do subscribe my channel, like the video, press the bell icon. So whenever I update a new video, you'll get the notification, friends. Okay. So friends, in our last topic, I've covered the concept called the steps to success in prayer. This topic I've covered in the last chapter. And friends, in our today's chapter, I'm going to cover the concept called this topic, friends. The name of this topic is the law of reversed effort and why you get the opposite of what you pray for. This topic, friends. Okay. So friends, this is 86 number video and 86 number topic, and the name of the topic is the law of reverse effort and why you get the opposite what you pray for. So let us see what the author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic, friends. Okay. Cow, the famous psychologist from France who visited America about 40 years ago. So here author Joseph Murphy is telling the cow, there was a famous scientist named Cow who visited in America about 40 years ago, defined the law of reversed effort as follows. So he have defined the law of reverse effort which is as follows. So let us see what law he have defined and what is the reverse effort, friends. Okay. When your desire and imagination are in conflict with your imagination, invariable gains the day. So here author Joseph Murphy is telling whenever we desire of the imagination and are in the conflict, the imagination always invariably gains the day, friends. Okay. So this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. If, for example, so your author Joseph Murphy is trying to make us understand with an example. So let us see what is the example, friends. Okay. You were asked to walk a plank on the floor. So your author Joseph Murphy is telling that if we were asked to walk on a plank on a floor, you would do so without question. So we would easily do without question, friends. Okay. So this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. Now suppose the same plank were placed 20 feet up in the air between two walls, would you walk it? So your author Joseph Murphy is telling if now same plank is placed between 20 feet up and between there is two walls, would we walk on it, friends? Okay. So this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. Your desire to walk it would be counteract by your imagination or fear of failing. So our desire of walking will be the counteract of the imagination of fear or failing, friends. Okay. So this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. Your dominant idea which would be the picture of failing. So our dominant idea and which would always be the picture of failing, friends. Okay. So this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic would conquer your desire, will, or effort to work on the plank. So this would conquer our desire of failing or to work on the plank, friends. Okay. So this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic would be reversed and the dominant idea of failure would be reinforced. So this idea will be reversed and the dominant idea of failing will be reinforced, friends. Okay. So this author Joseph Murphy is trying to make us understand in this topic. So basically he is trying to make us understand an example. So what example he gave, friend, that there is a plank, right? There is a plank, it is placed in the ground. He said now walk on this plank, then we would easily walk on the plank and we would easily be successful by walking on that plank. But now Joseph Murphy is telling if the same plank is placed between the two walls and above 20 feet, right? So and there is no support, then as we see the ground we will afraid and we will think that we may fail. So our failing idea may be reinforced, right? And there is quite possibility that we get failed, friends. Okay. So this author Joseph Murphy is telling to trying to make us understand in this topic, friends. Okay. Mental effort is invariably self-defeated. So your author Joseph Murphy is telling that mental effort is invariably self-defeated, friends. Okay, evaluation always is the opposite of what is desired. So your author Joseph Murphy is telling evolution is always the opposite of what we desire, friends. Okay, the suggestions of powerness to overcome the condition dominates the mind. So your author Joseph Murphy is telling the suggestion of powerness to overcome the condition always dominates our mind, friends. Okay, your subconscious is always controlled by the dominant idea. So your author Joseph Murphy is telling our subconscious is always controlled by the dominant idea. Your subconscious will accept the stronger of two contradictory prepositions. So your author Joseph Murphy is telling that our subconscious will always accept the two stronger contradictory of the prepositions, friends. Okay, the effortless way is the better. So your author Joseph Murphy is telling the effortless way is the better, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. So this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic, friends. Okay, if you say I want a healing but I can't get it, I try so hard. So your author Joseph Murphy is telling if we say that I want a healing and I can't get it and I try so hard, I force myself to pray, I use all the willpower I have. So your author Joseph Murphy is saying that I force myself to pray, I use all the willpower I have, friends. Okay, you must realize that your error lies in the effort. So your author Joseph Murphy is telling that we must always realize that our effort always lies in the effort. Error always lies in our effort. Never try to compel the subconscious mind to accept your idea by exercising willpower. So your author Joseph Murphy is telling we should never try to convince our subconscious mind by exercising the idea of willpower, friends. Okay, such attempts are doomed to failure. So your author Joseph Murphy is telling that such attempt will be doomed to the failure, and you will get the opposite of what you prayed for. So in this way, we are going to get opposite for what we prayed for, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. The following is rather common experience. So your author Joseph Murphy is telling the following is rather the common experience. So let us see what is the experience about what Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic, friends. Okay. Students, when taking examination and reading through their papers, so your author Joseph Murphy is telling student when they give the examination and when they read through their papers, find that all their knowledge has suddenly deserted them. So a point of time student find that all the knowledge at a certain point of time has completely deserted from them. Their mind become appalling blank. So the mind of the student become appalling blank, and they are unable to recall one relevant thought. So and they are unable to recall one relevant thought. The more they grit their teeth and summon the power of the will. So they more they grit the teeth and the summon of the power of the will, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. The further the answers seem to flee. So further the answer seem to flee, friends. Okay, but when they have left the examination room and the mental pressure relaxes. So after when the student have leave the examination room, the mental pressure relaxes, friends. Okay, the answers they were seeking flow tantalizingly back into their mind. So answer that they were seeking tangentially they flow back into their mind, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. Trying to force themselves to remember was the cause of their failure. So trying to force to remember was the cause of their failure, which they were trying to forcefully remember the question they have memorized, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. This is an example of law of reverse effort. So your author Joseph Murphy is telling this is the example of law of reverse method, friends. Okay, whereby you get the opposite of what you asked or prayed for. So in this way, we get the opposite for what we asked and what we prayed for, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. So friends, in our today's topic, I've covered the concept called the law of reverse effort and why you get the opposite of what you pray for. This topic, friends. Okay, and friends, in our next topic, I'm going to cover the concept called this topic. The name of this concept is the conflict of desire and imagination must be reconciled. This topic, friends. Okay, so friends, this topic came to an end, and I'll be meeting you in the next video. Till then, goodbye, take care, and I will be meeting you in the next video, friends. Okay, till then, goodbye, take care.